Hello traders, FX Pip Collector here. Today is Wednesday, July 17th, and I'm going to be analyzing the pound US dollar, starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame for the full top-down analysis. So on the monthly, I definitely still am looking at this as an uptrend. I personally think it's going to stretch out into an expanding flat wave C, because I think it is most likely going to go up and take out these highs for a wave A, wave B, and up for a wave C. So heading down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, that means that this right here should be a wave 1. That means this right here should be a WXY of wave 2. And that we should be in a wave 3, which should continue on these much higher time frames to make higher highs, higher lows in this big wave 3. So taking it down to the daily time frame, I still think that these first 5 waves is like subdivision wave 1. I think this is like an expanding flat wave 2. I think we are very likely in a wave 3, and I definitely don't really think it's over. I for sure would still be looking for longs. We're not at a Fibonacci level. We definitely don't have a bigger structure. The trend is for sure still up. So going down to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, we had pound CPI this morning. I was expecting to see a decent move out of that, but definitely didn't really do anything. We had a little bit of a long yesterday. We had nice little 3 waves down. Now, logically, I would think that this would be an A, and this possibly would be a B, and possibly it would go down for a C before it actually does continue up. But when you're in a wave 3 on the very high time frames, like I believe we are, what more likely happens is it just keeps on going, making higher highs, higher lows, which is why it is so important that you understand that the trend is your friend and that you really should only be looking for longs at the end of 3-way pullbacks, especially on shorter time frames. Going down to the 1 hour time frame, like I said, we had a pretty decent little long yesterday. We had a little 1, 2, 3 pattern right there. We had a little 1, 2, 3 pattern back here. That's exactly what I'm looking for, is those 3-way pullbacks. Now, like I said, logically, you would kind of look at this and say this is probably a B. It's probably going to go down for a wave C, which I still think is a very likely possibility. But I have to keep in mind that we are in a wave 3 on the much higher time phase. What happens when you're in a wave 3 very often is it just keeps on trending up. You're expecting move to the downside on the shorter time phase, but instead it just keeps on making higher highs, higher lows, which is why it's so important for you to understand, especially when you're in a wave 3 on the very high time frames, that the trend is your friend. I am only looking for long opportunities, and I'm only looking to go long at the end of pullbacks. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel, which is linked over here in the corner. And as always, thank you and happy trading.